we're going to finish. I know you're all really cold, I'm going to ask you all to jump up and down. Before I do that, I'm going to finish on this. We need to free Tommy Robinson! And we need to jail, arrest, and deport to Pakistan the Pakistani Muslim Red Gangs! We will see victory, we will win this battle, and we will see 2-tier here deposed from power. Before we go to our next guest, I'm going to start jumping down. Just move about. Start getting warm again. It's freezing cold.
Hey! Norwich! Oh wow! Yeah!
We're going to bring Dan from Voice of Wales. He doesn't need an introduction, he's a total legend. He's been fighting for freedom in Wales. Do you know what people about that in England? Try living in Wales. There's a sign in the audience that says Labour pants. Dan knows all about how pants Labour are. Give up for Dan from Voice of Wales. Hello there. So, I think the first thing I would say is, the nice and short from the ordinary piece here is local trade unions, teachers unions, UNICEF, all offering free travel, free food to come along, and they can muster 300 to 500 if you want to be fair. You guys turn out in the thousands, and it comes out of your own pocket every single time. So again, give yourselves a round of applause for that.
Yes.
Now, like I said, I am going to keep it short. I do want to introduce someone onto the stage. It's their first demonstration in London, first demonstration really in all. Now, this man, you may recognise him from GB News. He comes all the way from my hometown of Swansea City as well. And you may see on GB News spent a week or so in a migrant camp in Calais, and then travelled across the channel on a dinghy, only to be arrested. Guys, give it up for Lee West.
Hey!
Hi guys, how's it going? Big put on the spot a little bit here from those prejudices who us and everybody who's here today. And the fight isn't against the far left or the left, because you can't fight against them. You're never going to have a reasonable conversation with them, and you're never going to change their minds. The fight is for the middle ground. Those people who are scared to comment on something like today in a positive way like I have. I can go back to those people now and say, well, I've seen you in real life. If you haven't, don't press judgment. Call yourselves like I have and get involved. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. So, every single person here on the 15th of February in Swansea. We are in a big celebration, it's a Valentine's celebration. Happy Valentine's Day, Britain. It's going to be filled like this with great people like yourselves. And it's just going to be an event which lets us remember what it is that makes Britain great. So 15th of February in Swansea, hopefully see you all there. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dan. The boys have a little team, fantastic. Now, I wonder who's travelling furthest to get into bed today. I spoke to someone this morning. They come all the way from Indonesia. Well, apparently the guy coming with the next beats that. He's come all the way to the United States of America. Give it up for Patriot, Tommy Robinson, Patriot. Patriot, it's all Wales on them. It's all Keith. Thank you very much. Wasn't Winston Churchill and George Washington and Martin Luther King wasn't alive at the time. I am alive in the time of Tommy Rocker. Those great heroes, and he's just provoking those in my eyes. I got to tell you guys a story. I'm supposed to see Tommy tomorrow. Had to visit all the schedule and was ready to go. I thought the game on the plane was getting ready to go playing yesterday later. The prison system who said, we're sorry, you're not going to be able to see Tommy because you have a social media platform. We're afraid you're going to share the details of your visit on social media. How bad must the treatment of Tommy Robinson be if the prison system is afraid to share the details on social media?
Damn fucking right, damn fucking right.
There's probably language you can get in Stockholm prison cell. You can find prison cell solitary. You can find contempt charge. Absolutely ridiculous.
Read that shit.
As I understand it, goes in history of solitary confinement.
We're starting Charles Snatcher.
Summer is a knock, we don't fucking want him. Summer is a knock, we don't fucking want him. Yeah.
What embarrassment that the most recent Western governments like the United Kingdom and Germany and all these others see that in the last 2 weeks, Donald Trump picked his election.
Go no, go no.
It only takes 2 weeks to completely seal your borders, get the VI, and all trade bullshit. Looks like the same thing changed in the United Kingdom. But the question is, how far are you willing to go? Her Andrew Bishop mentioned that.
Till the end!
Martin Luther King. He affected a lot of change in America. Through marches and protests and stuff. You know, it wasn't just the marching that got the Civil Rights Act passed. It was the marching and people all around the world were seeing the oppression going on. Marching in America, people peacefully sitting in diners and enjoying food, drinking from the light water fountain, and then beaten by a police officer, incarcerated, or shot with water cannons from the fire department. That's called civil disobedience. A lot of folks in America call that good trust. Salute out to Donald Trump. And show them you guys, let's tell all people in America support you. Everything you're struggling for.
We love you, Trump!
With me and salute Donald Trump and call the YMCA.
Stay there, I know.
Hey, come on! Hey, man! Still down, I said, young man! Put yourself off the ground, I said, young man! Time is only to be unhappy, young man! There's a place you can go, I said, young man! Shut on your clothes, you can't stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. Stay at the YMCA. Stay at the YMCA. Anything that you're meant to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. Stay at the YMCA! Stay at the YMCA! You feel to me, I say heaven. man. Young man. To me and said, young man, you place that from the YMCA. 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 Everything that you're meant to enjoy is that I was all love YMCA. 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 Let's see the people in there. Yeah. Trump!
Really appreciate it. Little homework before you go home today. Breathe and persevere next time. Come get down something. We want to see a million people here.
Say Corey Robinson!
Well done, Keith. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. History, and we're going to win! I want to introduce, do you know something? The class of the speaking is going up. It used to just be people like me, but today we've got Pete Gotch, who's a true barrister, who's talking to me Robinson. Give it up for Pete Gotch! Well, I don't know how I'm going to top that. My name's Pete Gotch. I'm a Queen's Barrister of England and Wales. I've been there for 19 years. Before I was doing that, I was a police officer. I was with Thames Valley Police. But, puts me in a good place to be able to say some legal facts to the people that govern us. I'm going to start off with a few general facts. And then I'm going to add in a few facts about the way the state is treating Tommy Robinson. So, fact number one, I love my country. Loving your country does not make you far right.
It makes us right!
Fact two, uncontrolled illegal immigration is damaging our country. Being concerned about illegal immigration does not make you a racist. Fact three, there is a problem in this country with a toxic Islamic ideology. Being concerned about the spread of Islam does not make you Islamophobic. Phobia is an irrational fear, or a fear of something which is unrealistic. There is nothing irrational about
They're Kreuzfeuer. They're Kreuzfeuer, they're scared of us.
all terrorist attacks in the UK.
Christ is king! Christ is king! Christ is king!
Blasphemy laws look as if they may be just around the corner. The police are now openly political. People are in prison for Facebook posts, while violent criminals are being released to make
in my hand until we fill Jerusalem in England's green and pleasant land.
Tommy Robinson, currently serving 18 months in prison for showing the film Silence. In other words, for telling the truth when other media outlets were just telling lies. And here's the thing, he's not just in prison, he's in solitary confinement. Now that is something that is usually used to punish prisoners who act up in prison. And we know that segregation of that kind for periods longer than 14 days can have a detrimental effect on somebody's mental health. And we know that because prison psychologists tell us that. But Tommy is likely to spend 9 months on his own. So why is that? Some would say it's an attempt to break him. The prison would say, oh, it's for his own protection. Well, let's quickly look at those two alternatives.
Full of fucking lies.
I'll address a few questions directly to Nicola Markley, the governor of Yorkdale Prison.
Yeah.
Nicola Markley, if you have to keep Tommy Robinson in solitary confinement, who are you protecting him from?
Terrorists.
Tommy have to be kept in solitary rather than dealing with the group who are making threats against him. Doesn't that exactly feel what is going on outside?
Make a bit of the real life.
Dealing with violent criminals, we prefer to deal instead with the people who call them out.
Yeah.
Ms. Markley, guns. There is a difference between segregation and solitary confinement. There must be plenty of people in that prison who would be quite happy to be housed with Tommy Robinson. Just safe people, just people who are not terrorists. So why then is he kept isolated from everybody? If it's for his own
They're scared of
protection,
it.
why have all the visitors who've been to see him so far been made to sign a non-disclosure agreement? So that the things that Tommy says in prison cannot be repeated outside of the prison. What is it that you don't want the public to hear? And why, Ms. Marfleet, as a public servant, are you involving yourself in politics?
Yes.
And how does that relate in any way to his protection? And I hear now that all his visits have now been stopped. All prison visits have been stopped. There can be no possible justification for doing it.
I'll never kill his spirit.
If it isn't an attempt to break him, what is it? The public need an explanation. And these questions, of course, should be asked by those that represent us over there. But they're not being asked. Lastly, Tommy should be in an open prison.
Yeah.
Category C, it should really be category D and in open conditions. And there's no clear definition of who's entitled to category D open prison. But there is some fairly clear advice on who's not entitled. You're not entitled to category D if you're violent, if you're a foreign national at risk of deportation, if you're an escaper, if you're someone who continues to behave in a criminal way whilst in prison, or if you're somebody who disrupts the security and good order of a prison. So, given that none of these things apply to Tommy Robinson, why can he not be housed in a category D open prison? I have no doubt that what is happening to Tommy is a breach of his Article 3 human rights. And that's the bit that prohibits torture and inhuman treatment. And in my view, that is exactly what's going on.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So the question is, what can all of us do about it? What do we do about it? First thing, lobby your MPs. They should be asking these questions on our behalf, but they're not. Lobby your MPs. Secondly, tell everybody what's going on. They're not going to hear about this on the BBC, are they?
Fire arrest all of us.
Tell your mates.
More of us than there are of you.
What's going on? Refuse to be silent. And if anybody doesn't like what we're saying,
They can fuck off.
that's not communist, is it? I've never seen it lose an argument. Because he just bombards people with truth and facts, and he can't stand up against it. So we must all do the same. We must all step up now. We are all Tommy Robinson. Thank you for listening.
Great man!
I really want everyone to stop moving. I know it sounds stupid, I'm taking the camera.
My own shirt back on.
Give someone a call, give someone next to you.
Come on.
I'm Maureen is an independent councillor from Wigan. She's stood for Tommy, she's fighting for Tommy, she's standing for a public inquiry. Not about the human gangs, we can call them fake gangs now.
Yeah!
Give us Maureen from Wigan Council.
Yeah! Fucking deported.
Not just white, actually. But not just white. Because I was sick.
Free.
This was due to
Where are you from?
Never!
Have you travelled down for this?
When I hear residential, I don't
Consecutive governments allowed young vulnerable girls to be raped for years and let the perpetrators get away with it and local authorities cover up for it. Only a few people such as Tommy and Maggie Osborne
Fucking nonsense.
everyone, regardless of colour, ethnicity or religion, should be known that there is a national inquiry. Those girls deserve justice. Tommy is in jail because he didn't know the tell the truth. He's not in jail for doing something wrong. He's in jail for telling the truth and doing the right thing.
What's your name?
He's in jail while being suspended.
All we all talk about is tell the Tommy! Tommy Robinson!
Amazing people sitting and speaking there. A friend of the this movement has been a friend of Tommy, a friend of what we do for a very long time. Give it up for the former